So here we have the A32 Vixxen. This particular example has the large wheels and large diameter prop for serious rough field use, and also has the cloth covering to cover the cabin area, as you can see. It's very nice, with easy to get on and off, with a nice furry inside so it doesn't scratch the glazing. I will now remove the cowling. Best to use 2 hands. Place it out the way, and here you can see the very impressive engine installation with crimped fuel hoses on the carburetors and the fuel pump. This is the cold air intake and carburetor heat, which gives us a little bit more power when you're selecting cold air intake, so you're not breathing warm air into the carburetors like on a lot of Rotax installations. The regulator and capacitor on the front of the firewall are easy to get to, as is the oil filter for servicing, and oil tank down here. To change the oil, all you really need to do is take the lower cowl off, which is 6 screws here that you undo. Very straightforward. This aircraft is equipped with door locks on both sides for security when parking up at airfields that you fly into. Working backwards down the fuselage, we come to the all-flying tail, which is different to what you have on the Foxbat aircraft. So we have a mass balance here at the front of the tail to prevent flutter, and there's an anti-balance tab on the back here to give pitch stability and some feel to the controls, which otherwise would be very, very light in pitch. Here we have a tail skid to protect the tail of the aircraft in the event of over rotating on landing or takeoff. So covers off now, so we can get in. There's single latch on the door, which opens in that fashion, supported by a gas strut, so it's very easy and foolproof to get in, with a single latch on the inside as well. This particular aircraft is now fitted with the seat for taller pilots, which offers more leg room. It raises the seat up and has it further back, which is very useful, so you're not feeling cramped. There's the rudder pedals down the front there, linked together and with a rigid link going to the nose leg, so there's no bungee steering, it's direct steering. The panel here is set out so you can have an iPad mini which plugs into here and then sits pretty much flush with the panel, takes its power from the flying lead that you can see, and there's also a cooling fan which prevents overheating, which iPads can be prone to. This aircraft has recently been fitted with a 2-axis autopilot, which is controlled by this autopilot panel here, this Dynon D10A and a Garmin Error 660 to control the pitch and the roll servos. This aircraft is equipped with a Y top to the stick. You can have a single I stick in the centre, or indeed you can have dual yokes if that's your preference. The two fuel gauges, and the switches are positioned in front of the stick below the main panel, as you can see there. We have a mechanical pitch trim here, and we have, on this engine being carburetted, there is the choke on the other side. There is also a hydraulic lock parking brake, which is very efficient and controlled by the brake levers, which are on the stick here, and they're independent but also linked together. The seats, if you disconnect the 4-point harness, the seats fold forward, which gives good access to the luggage compartment. And you can see here there's a large area for luggage, and it goes back a long way underneath the main panel above the container here, and that just zips up. Here you can see the roll servo, which is connected to the actual flap drooping mechanism. Above your head in the cabin there's an upholstered panel here that helps deaden the sound somewhat. This was added extra to this aircraft. There are also storage compartments in the wing roots on both sides, plus a cup holder on either side of the main binnacle. That's quite useful. The seat itself on both sides is adjustable fore and aft. There are 5 positions which are easy to adjust by squeezing together this spring metal frame here, and then the seat will just move back and it will ident into the next available hole on the adjusting rail. Another change from the Foxbat aircraft is the throttle has been moved from down in this position next to the seat to the panel, and there are 2 push-pull plunger throttles, P1 and P2. In this position, power is off. Slide it forwards, power on. Cruise position is about here, giving a lot of leg room and room for maps on your lap if that's what you want.